back to another video. This video is gonna be very different, and I honestly wanted to do something different, and I feel like I've been wanting to do this video ever since last year. And today I'm gonna be doing things that I learned, 12 things that I learned of being 17 for a whole year. And yeah, guys, I literally filmed my birthday last year, so go check it out. It was amazing. And I honestly wish I could have filmed like when I turned 15 or when I turned 16, but it's okay. But for now on, I am going to be filming every year my birthday, so it's going to be very exciting. But for this video, I'm going to be telling you guys how my 17th birthday went, and then we're going to get into saying 12 things I learned for each month of the whole year. And yeah, guys, this video is honestly a little bit delayed, just like a few days later. But yeah, I am not 17 as you guys are watching this, but I will say that I have been 17 for a year now, and I'm gonna be telling you guys the things that I learned, which I'm very excited. And I was gonna film this video earlier, but I've been so busy with like a lot of things going on, like birthday stuff, so that's why I didn't get a chance to, but I'm very excited. Before I turn 17, many people describe their like 17 year to be like the best maturing era, or like the best year of their school year. And honestly, I was very excited and also scared for that, because I always thought it was gonna be the hardest year, since it is a little bit closer to like senior year, like just 1 year closer. So I was like, oh my goodness, like I was very nervous. And honestly, they were in line when they said that, because as soon as I turned 17, I honestly started getting a little bit emotional. I was like, oh my god, I'm like a year ahead and closer to being a senior, which is crazy. Like, it's just crazy. Once my 17th birthday came, I was going through a lot before like the early of July, so it was like very hard for me. I was like going through a lot mentally and emotionally. I was like starting to relax myself and tell myself I need to be happy, because what matters most is myself and making sure I'm happy and like good, because being aware what was going on in this situation, I believe I did this and I made another mistake, and I was just mad at myself. And honestly, I'm very proud of myself looking back. Now moving on to September, this was one of my favorite months of all time, and I will never forget this moment, because it was just the best month, like literally the best month, honestly. And honestly, it was the start of my maturing era, and I was really starting to make good decisions. I was starting to feel more happier. It was just the best month that I'll never forget, and it will always be the best month, and I will always look back and be like, wow, this was the best thing that happened to me. So yeah, let's begin. So I was in a trip. I went to Colorado Springs. I went to Denver, and I filmed that. I was telling God things that I wish for that would happen in my life. Everybody has their things that they wish for in life. And yeah, this was amazing. People in my life that made me feel happy and cared for. And another good thing that happened that month was that God really brought me something that I never thought that would happen this soon. And it was so unexpected, because I was just so, when it happened, I couldn't believe my eyes. At first when this good, amazing thing happened in my life, I was so confused on what was going on. And after noticing the signs that God was giving me, I was just so in shock, and I couldn't believe my eyes. I felt so much peace. Like, when I tell you so much peace, I felt so much peace and so much happiness because of what happened. Like, it was the most beautifulest thing that happened in my life, and that's why this month will always be one that I will never forget and always cherish, because of that situation that really opened my eyes. And God was really telling me this was meant to happen for a reason. And in that month, I really listened to God and tried my best, just let go of what happened and just to listen. And there was like to listen to him and just let him lead me into the right direction. So yeah, that takes us to the next month, October. This was my second favorite month because I was really starting to focus on God and trying to listen to what he was really telling me to. And it was one of the most amazing times. It was the most amazing things of the month. And honestly, it was bringing me a lot of happiness in my life that I thought I could never feel in my life. And I was just so happy because I prayed this to happen in my life for since 4 years, I believe, 3 years. And honestly, I couldn't believe my eyes. It felt so surreal in the moment. And it just felt like I was dreaming. Like I still wasn't bringing my hopes up just in case something bad will happen. But I tried to listen to God and just trust what he had in my life. November was also one of my third favorite months because I honestly just focused and trusting God in everything, and as well as spending time with him and just really letting him lead me. So it was very important to me because at that time I felt like I was really maturing, and just I know that the most important thing is to just let God lead you and not really focus on what you want, more as what he has in store for you. So that was really in my time, and that's what really led to December being a good month because I was just in a good mindset all the time, being positive of everything and just letting him take over my life. And I was just really in a happy area in my life. And now leading up to January was where really things got downhill. I started just really overthinking a lot and just thinking that everything was not going to be great, and just thinking that the worst of things of everything. February was more of seeing who's really real and not, and seeing really what their energy is about, because that's something I really did learn, was that energy could tell you a lot, and I did not knew that. Focusing on people's vibes instead of focusing on how they act, and it is very different. So yeah, honestly, that's something that I learned. And on March, I really focused on doing things that make me happy, because I was always insecure since last year, and I was very insecure about my body and how much gain I weighed and what I ate, and honestly it was just affecting me. And that's really what I started working on, and I started eating healthier. So yeah, go check out that video. It was eating only Easter colored foods, and that was the first day I started eating healthy. So yeah, it's honestly almost gonna be 4 months and 2 days. So yeah. And in April I started focusing on what I was experiencing in life, because I was going through some downs in life and I felt lost in the moment and confused of what was really happening, because I thought that these good things cannot turn into negative, and that is also false, because just because something good happens in your life doesn't mean there's going to be no negativity around it or surrounding it. So that's really what really hit me hard, and I felt that I was just focusing on what God was tell me and just letting him lead me. And later on it turned into something really good, which was amazing. And that's what, no matter what you're going through, it will always end up, God will always have something good at the end. So yeah, that was something I learned. And May was just focusing on my routine and coming back to you guys to doing YouTube and being more consistently. And that's really what made me happy, and that kept me very motivated. And that's what really something I learned, is keeping a routine constantly can keep you very motivated. And on June is that I really started taking a step back and just to start enjoying life, because life isn't always about things that are serious in life, or reality is more about having fun sometimes, because I feel that something very important for me is that having fun is okay to have fun. It's okay to have fun sometimes, as long as you're also serious about your life and focusing on what's very serious. So that's something I learned. And on July, I learned that always thinking the worst of things will honestly affect you as a person. That is very true, because when you think all the time negatively, you're just gonna always think that everything's gonna go wrong, and it's gonna end up affecting your mental health as well as how you act and like my behavior. So that's something very important to me. But anyways, guys, that is all I have for you guys. Those are 12 things I learned this year. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.